You know the names of the key figures of the revolution in Boston, but the most radical revolutionary of all was not a household name. His name was William Molyneux, and he was a hardware merchant who led protests against imperial taxation and misrule. He first surfaced in the 1760s, when he set up a manufactory house for women to create homespun wool to replace reliance on British-made fabric. That enterprise failed, but Molyneux persisted. After Parliament began taxing numerous goods in the colonies, Molyneux championed boycotts of British imports and pressured local merchants not to sell them. If they refused, he arranged for gangs of teenagers to spatter their houses with mud, insult them in the streets, and put a tar-blackened handprint on their property to mark them for tarring and feathering. For these actions, Molyneux became known as the first leader of dirty matters. In 1770, he arranged for the arrest of customs informer Ebenezer Richardson, after Richardson had fired at a crowd and caused the death of a child. Weeks later, Molyneux was back in action, demanding the punishment of the soldiers accused of murder in the massacre on King Street, and encouraging other soldiers to desert from the King's army. As a member of the Sons of Liberty, he called for mass action against royal officials, and on several occasions even threatened to kill himself if he didn't get his way. In turn, he became even more vocal in condemning merchants who sold or stockpiled British goods, two of whom were the sons of Royal Governor Thomas Hutchinson. Risking a charge of treason, Molyneux led a mob to Hutchinson's mansion and demanded the governor allow his sons to face rough justice. By 1773, Molyneux had become even more zealous and openly threatened importers like Richard Clark with violence and warned that his mob would make them feel the utmost weight of people's resentment. It's likely he also participated in the destruction of the tea, helping dump 342 chests of prime British tea into Boston Harbor on a cold December night. Following the event, Parliament passed the Coercive Acts and nearly approved a plan to send over Samuel Adams, Molyneux, and other principal incendiaries, try them, and if found guilty, put them to death. Molyneux escaped his fate on that occasion, but just 3 months later, he contracted a mysterious illness and died in October 1774, with foul play suspected but never proven. In death, patriots praised him as this friend of mankind who died a martyr to the interests of America, while to loyalists, he was a most infamous disturber of the peace. For more information on forgotten figures like William Molyneux, check out Boston 1776, a rogue tour of Revolution City. Or visit my website and subscribe and repost this video to let others know about it. For Boston was a cornerstone of radical action, and there was no other place like it, then or now.